Hello everyone, Jeff the Green Review here. Some irresponsible discount stores will begin carrying annuals and warm season vegetables weeks before they can be safely planted in the garden. Buy the plants early to get the best choice, since the store may not take good care of them. But plan on how you'll take care of them after you get them. They will need full sun, since they've been growing in a greenhouse. They'll need to be watered, and they'll need to be protected from frost. Otherwise, it's probably better to buy the plants from a knowledgeable garden center at the proper time. They'll sell the varieties that grow best in your area, and they'll take care of them until it's time to plant. There are two keys to planting vegetable plants. First, they need to be acclimated to the garden's weather and not the indoor climate. They should be moved outdoors to a bright but sheltered location for at least a week before planting, and if the nighttime temperature is going to be drop too low, they need to be brought back inside. The second key is to plant them at the same depth as they were growing in their original soil, but not too deep and not too high. Remove them from the plastic pots and gently spread out the roots. Biodegradable pots can be left if the roots are growing out of it, or taken off if the roots are not growing out of it. Tear off the top of a biodegradable pot if it sticks up above the soil. Otherwise, it can wick water out of the soil. What does this mean to me? The exception to the planting depth rule is tomatoes. They'll send out new roots from all along the stem, so that if they're tall, they can be buried. Pluck off the leaves that'll be buried. The tomato can be planted deeper or laid down sideways in a trench with the leafy end sticking up out of the soil. The exception to the exception is grafted tomatoes. They cannot be planted with the graft below ground. Grafted tomatoes have a specific plant for growing roots and a different one for growing the top of the plant. If the graft union is below ground, the top plant will start growing roots that we don't want. In other words, what does this mean to me? For northern gardeners, every year there are a few wonderful, nice warm days in January, February, and March. These days signal that spring is coming, and many of us want it to be here already, so we can get out into the garden. No matter how nice the early weather is, it's still not time to plant summer vegetables and flowers. If you really want to rush to have flowers, you should have planted bulbs last fall. If you plant annuals in the northern half of North America during March or April, then remember the old nurseryman saying, plant early and plant often. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.